Hello, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
My name is Dharti Dodia. I am instructor for this course. So today we are going to have a solve with us session. In this session, I will share some concepts that you might have studied in your week 1 content, right? Week 1 content is released. I hope you guys have watched that lectures. We will cover some questions based on that topic and discuss them. I will ask you questions. You have to answer on particular site. I will tell you now in some time, and this session will be like that. Okay. And in between, if you have any doubt, please ask, but one by one. Okay. Till then, if there is any doubt, please ask me. Okay. We will wait for some 5 minutes, 5 more minutes, so that some more people also will join. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
How would I get the Google link for this recorded session, ma'am?
Yes. What?
How can I get the Google link for this session, the recording?
Recording. You will find on the portal only once it is done, or you can search it on YouTube also.
Okay, thanks, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I had a doubt in practice assignment. Could I ask that now, or should I do it at the end of the session?
Okay. For yeah, you can ask in this session also, but at the end, for this type of doubts, like any assignment doubt or like practice assignment doubts, we have also one session in every week. Okay.
Okay.
That is called doubt session only. In that, you can ask anything, whatever you want to. But obviously, in solve with the session, if we get time at the end, you can
Hmm.
ask that also.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. We will discuss almost every topic that is covered in the week 1 session, and questions based on that we will discuss that. Okay.
Keep.
Yes, you can attend today's session, even though have not, you do not get the time to complete it. Week 1 lectures. You just attend the session. If there is any doubt, please ask me. We will discuss them.
यहीं पे नहीं है हुआ मोया के बगल में
Please keep your mic in mute. Don't unmute it unnecessarily.
Hello, ma'am. Good
Yes.
evening.
Good evening.
This is Saraswati.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a suggestion actually. I'm a working professional and all the some TA sessions and all, I'm seeing that it's between 10 to 12, 3 to 5 or 5. It starts in between our office sessions. Can it be conducted after office hours, like 6, and after that it will be helpful for us?
Okay, Saraswati, I will discuss this issue with the team. If it is
Yeah.
available, we can have that.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
But it will conflict with us who are working overseas. So
Oh,
I don't know.
let me discuss
If
with the team. Whatever will be the final decision that we will discuss in discourse or in another next session, right?
ma'am, if some of the sessions, 1 or 2 sessions are conducted after office hours, it will be helpful for us. Not all the sessions we want after office hours. Some important session like that. Because
Okay,
we
okay.
also want to pursue this course and like.
Fine, fine.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So, okay. Yes.
actually in the calendar they gave the timings. It showed like 1:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. like few of the links.
1:30 a.m. to 4:30. It might
3:30
be.
a.m. Like the links of the timings were mentioned as 1:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. and like some of the links were showing from 3:30 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. So
Oh,
like
yes, okay. That might be some technical issue. Okay, I will check with that also.
okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so we are going to start this session. Just first, listen the instruction carefully. Okay. So in your mobile or laptop, you just have to type one thing. That is joinpd.com in Google Chrome or browser. Okay. Are you able to see my screen? Is it visible to everyone?
yes ma'am
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
ma'am
once
I
you,
have joined just now.
yes,
Can you explain what's happening?
sorry.
uh, can you please explain what's happening?
Yeah,
I
you
have
just follow
joined.
the instruction, what I am going to say. Like we are having today a solve with a session. In this session, we will discuss the concept that is covered in week 1 lectures, and we will have some questions in this session. We will solve the questions together in this session. Okay, so you will get the clear idea about the concept you must have watched in the week 1 lectures. Okay, so first you can watch in the screen that there is a link joinpd.com. Just type this joinpd.com on your browser and it will ask you about the password. The password is also on the screen. That is VOMTSX without space. Okay. You just first you just connect with it. Later I will tell you what you have to do with that. Okay. Some 88
Ma'am,
people have joined the class, but they have not joined the peer deck. Yes.
ma'am,
Ma'am,
without
all in small case.
go error.
Yes. Yes. All in this small case. Yes. What
Yeah,
else?
ma'am, it is showing error.
Without space.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then refresh and again try it.
Ma'am, if we can given space, then it's working.
Then it's working.
Yeah, it's
Yes, ma'am.
working.
Okay. Try with the space.
Ma'am,
ma'am.
it's not working for me even with the space.
Statistics for data science 1, week 1, solve with instructor, graded. Is that one?
Yes.
Okay. Then I did it without space, giving space in between.
Yeah. Actually, it's without space only.
Okay,
The
it's working.
password is without space. You just type first type on the browser joinpd.com, as you can see on the screen, and the password is also there, and it will be there on the screen in the whole session. Okay, but on the top right corner. So you can join if you by mistake you disconnect with it, you can join at any time. The password will be there on the screen only. Yes. Yes, what is the problem? Is there any issue?
Can you repeat what did you say?
You just type, you just open your browser, whatever search browser you want.
If I have done, it is showing that the statistics for data science one.
Yeah. So there it will ask you about the password, right? Is it asking about the password?
No, ma'am.
No, Sanj, you're already there. You just have to wait now.
Yeah, then just wait. Those who have entered the password, just wait. As soon as you type the
Ma'am, I'm not able to join.
Dipakshi, are you using the correct email address for?
Yes. Yes.
What error do you
Can
see?
once you enter the password without space, uh, what are you getting?
it is saying could not find a lesson for VOMTSX.
Okay.
TSK,
Are
sorry.
you joining with your personal ID? Then
No.
it will not
Okay,
work.
sorry, so sorry, my bad. I was typing K instead of X.
Okay. And please join with the student ID. Okay. So all of you guys are joined. Now I will start the class. See, this link and the password will be on the top right corner during the whole session. Okay. So in between, if you get any issue, just connect again. Okay. So this is the session for solve with instructor. And yeah. So there are some instructions for you guys. Whenever this solve with us sessions are there, just keep a notebook and pen ready for the solving problems, as we are going to solve the problems only. Okay. And as you can see in the screen that how to join, as you guys are joined already. So you have to type the joinpd.com and put the code there. That is always on the top right corner. Now, when I will come to the question, I will tell you how to answer on the peer deck. Okay. As soon as I will ask you a question, there will be a time window, and then I will give you slot, in that time, you have to put your answer in your whatever mobile or laptop, wherever you have joined with the peer tech. Okay. So let's start. Okay. If there is any problem in between, just tell me regarding that. Okay. See, this type of screen will be there. If you are using laptop, then this kind of this will be a question and you will have the portion for the answering. Similarly, if you are using mobile, this kind of things will be there on your screen. Okay. Those who are joining late, you can see on the top right corner that there is one link, joinpd.com, and there is one password. You have to type that joinpd.com on your browser, and it will ask you about the password. The password is on top right corner. All are small letters without space. Okay, and please join with your student ID. So yes, you might have watched the lectures, so you may know the what are the concepts there, but we will still discuss here and have here. Okay. So population and sample. What is population? The total collection of all the elements that we are interested in is called a population. Okay, when we are studying, when we are having any kind of studies, there will be a data. But as you know that it's not possible to study how of all the available data to check with that. Okay, so what we do, if let's say you are measuring uh, age of people in a city, let's say Nagpur. Okay, in a city Nagpur there will be lakhs of people. Okay, are you able to calculate the individual's age like on daily basis? Fine. So let's say this is whole your data set, this is population, or you can say the India. Why to consider a city? The data may be of the country also, right? So it's not possible to calculate each and everything manually for the large population, right? So what we will do, we will pick up some small samples, some small subset of the given uh, population, or whatever the data we have, we will consider the small subset of that and measure the things for that small subset, and will do some operations or analysis on that data set, and will predict about the whole population. Okay, are you getting my point? Like, it might be anything. Population means, let's say there is one factory which is producing bulb. Okay, please keep your mic in mute if you are not talking. Okay, let's say there is one factory which is producing bulb on daily basis. It's producing, let's say, 20 lakhs of bulb it's producing. Okay, so whenever there is such a large amount of production on daily basis, you are not able to check each and every bulb whether it's working fine or not. Even though the production is in better condition, there will be some error that out of this 20 lakhs, it may be possible that some uh, 200 bulbs are not working properly. They are not manufactured properly. So you can't check 20 lakhs bulb that are produced today. You can't check whether they are working properly or not. You just, what you will do, if you want to check about whether the bulbs are okay or not, You will just take the some subset of this 20 lakhs bulb. You will just randomly pick some fixed amount of bulb, let's say some maybe at max 1,000 or 2,000, whatever, like how much sources you have, it will depend on that. Let's say you will take 1,000 bulb and you will say, okay, out of 1,000 there is some 5 or 10 bulbs are not working properly. So you will predict, you will decide on this on the basis of that out of 20 lakhs how many bulbs are working properly or not. Okay, so are you getting the difference between the population and sample? So if you are getting my point, then just tell me in this factory, like in this example of factory bulb producing factory, what is your population and what is your sample size? Like what is your population size and what is your sample size for a particular day?
20 lakh
Ma'am,
and
sample will be the 200 and
No, no,
population
no.
is
This was
20.
just an example. Like we are taking some 1,000 bulbs on a daily basis. So this will be your sample size and this will be your population size. Okay.
oh,
Are you getting
Yes,
is everything fine with everyone?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. So a subgroup of a population that will be studied in detail is called sample. A sample is a good representative of population if it accurately reflects the characteristics of the population. Fine?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes. Please
Ma'am,
ask.
if the sample will not the good representation, then will be considering that sample as a, I mean, we will consider that as a sample if it is
Yeah.
not a good
See,
representation.
for example, I will tell you, uh, consider one, like there are lot of varieties in human being, right? Some in some area you will find that some people are of average height. In some area, like average height of people are more than 5 or 5.2, right? So if you want to calculate the average height of a human being, if you consider, or you know that in we are talking about a universe, okay, a whole world. In this world, like some people are of average height, okay, some are more than of average height. Average height means let's say 4 to 5 or 4.5 to 5.5, right, to 5.5. If I say this as an average height, like, and some people have height in some region, people generally have height more than 5.5 foot, okay, and in some regions there are people whose heights are less than 4.5 feet. So if you want to calculate the average height of the whole population of whole the world, what you will do, what should be your ideal sample? Is it like that sample in, let's say, this region where the normal height of the people are more than the 5.5? Will it be your ideal sample? Will it be your representative sample?
No, ma'am.
No,
Right?
ma'am.
So are you getting what is the representative of the population in terms of
Yes,
sample? Okay.
yes, ma'am.
So that's why in statistics, which whenever we want to take any sample, we just go with the random choices, right?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
do you mean by random choices? That means you will choose people, or you will choose the data, you will choose the take observation from any random uh, people or data points, right?
Okay.
So that it it will become a good representative of your population. Fine? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
See, for example, here it is given that Tamil Nadu students who have cleared class 10th examinations, okay, in particular year. 20 students are randomly selected from each state who have cleared class 10th examination. Okay, this kind of sample we take. Okay, you will get more clear idea as we will do some questions. Okay. Okay, so here is one question. 400 freshmen are randomly selected from all the departments at Delhi University for a survey that intends to determine the average score obtained by freshmen of Delhi University in high school. Are you getting the question? Like in Delhi University,
Yes, ma'am.
you have chosen some 400 freshmen randomly from all the departments. And what do you want to determine? You want to determine average score obtained by freshmen of Delhi University in high school. Okay. So what will be, so yeah, first question here it is, what is the population? See, now I will show you how you have to answer. Here, you can see there is a question along with the 4 options, right? Now I will uh, open the screen for you to answer it. See, in your mobile or laptop, there will be a small space where you have to fill the option A, B, C, D, right? A for option 1, B is for 2, C is for 3, and D is for 4, right? Are you able to see that on your mobile or laptop?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you just
Yes,
have
ma'am.
to put your answer there.
Yes, ma'am.
If if in some question you need some more time, you can ask me here. So I will increase the time window for you. Okay, so this is the question. I will ask you guys to try with this question. Like, what is the population for this particular question? The answering window will be open only till the time here you can see in the screen.
Ma'am, we just have to click the option. There is no submit button.
Yes, yes. It will be automatically submitted as you enter the as this window will close.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay. So, yeah, what is the population here? Anyone?
Ma'am, already
Ma'am, all
freshmen
the
at
student of
Delhi
Delhi
University.
University.
All freshmen in
Right?
Delhi.
Uh,
Third one.
Third option.
Third option.
yeah. So here we wanted to determine the average score of the average score obtained by freshmen of Delhi University in high school. So our population, our target area is all the students, all the freshmen at Delhi University. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can we access that after the class? With that slides.
Yes, yes. This slides will be shared with you, and lecture will also be available there. Okay. So yeah, there will be this kind of description also in this kind of slides. That by definition, population is the entire collection of the elements we are interested in. Here, the survey is to determine the average score obtained by the freshmen of Delhi University in high school. Hence, population will be freshmen at Delhi University. Okay. If anyone has any doubt regarding this question, please ask me, or we will move to next question. Okay. So again, the main context is same. Out of 400 randomly chosen freshmen, you have to determine average score of the freshman of Delhi University in high school. So what is the sample? Again, I will open the window. You just have to put your answer there. Okay. So, yeah, what will be the sample here?
First option.
So obviously 400 students.
The
First
400
option.
selected
Yeah.
students.
400 selected students.
Yeah. Okay. Fine, because we are choosing 400 randomly selected students. Okay. Again, the question number 3, question number 1, subpart 3. Is the sample a good representative of the population?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes.
We are answering these questions, right? Can we get our score at the end individually? Is it possible? How many, like these many questions, I have answered it correctly. Likewise, can I get anything? Because the screen is showing as your current answer is.
What your current answer is?
No, my current, what I have chosen as answer, it shows at the end of the timer, it shows as you have chosen this option.
Yeah.
Likewise, it's showing. Then is it possible that I have answered these many questions as correct? Will it be showing like that?
No. This is just a practice session, so it will not be there.
Okay.
You can have these questions as a practice after you will get also these slides also. At that time also you can do the similar kind of things.
Okay.
At that
Okay.
time, okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's come to this question. Is the sample good representative of the population?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Why yes?
Ma'am, because it
Because
is
it
randomly
is
selected.
Okay, okay,
randomly
one by
selected.
one. One by one would be better.
And because the sample size is a good representation of all the population.
What if I choose 400
Because the
freshmen?
survey was to determine the average score obtained by freshmen of Delhi University, and
Okay.
400 freshmen are selected from all the departments. So that's the reason it's a good.
Okay, if I choose 400 freshmen from maths department, then will it be the good representative of the population?
No, ma'am.
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. It is a
No,
good
ma'am.
representative of the population because it is randomly selected from all
Mainly
departments.
focus on
Yes,
mathematics
because
department.
we want to determine the average score of the whole Delhi University, whole freshmen of Delhi University. Okay, so particular department will not work. So we have to choose the sample
Clear
from
list.
all the departments, right? Okay. So the same like description as you told, right? Okay, fine. Descriptive statistics. So whenever it comes to statistics, there are two kind of studies are there. Like one is descriptive, one is inferential. Fine. So in descriptive, what we do, the part of statistics concerned with the descriptions and summarization of the data is called descriptive study. Let's say you have given some 1,000 data points, okay? 1,000 data points are given to you, and you want to calculate what is, let's say this 1,000 data points are of height of people. So you want to calculate average height of the person of some particular fixed age group. Fine, then what you will do, if you want to find the height, then what you will like average height, what you will do, you just simply calculate the mean. That means you will add the heights of all the 1,000 people and divide it by 1,000, right? This kind of things are called as description or like summary of the data. Like summary of the data do not contain only average, but it also contain average. Okay, average, mean, mode, median, all these things it contains. But if you want to predict, you want to find you have the 1000 data point, you have the heights of 1000 people, and you want to calculate the height of another person who is not considered in this data set, then you will use some another methods, you will use some another type of analysis, some other things. That kind of statistics is called as inferential statistics. That means on the basis of this data points, you will predict the height of some new person or new person, right? So this kind of statistics, when you go for the prediction from the given data point, is called as inferential statistics. Okay, but when you describe the given data or summarize the given data, or you talk about this 1000 points only, then this kind of statistics is descriptive statistics. Okay, are you getting my point? For example, average average of marks obtained by student of class 10th in mathematics examination. Let's say in there are 100 students, and you are finding what you want to find what is the average mark of obtained in the mathematics examination. In that case, you to find the average marks obtained by the students, you need 1000 students and their corresponding marks. Okay, then you will be able to calculate average of the marks. This kind of thing will fall into descriptive statistics. But if you know the like you know some some scores, mathematics score, like score of mathematics exam of some 90 people, and you want to calculate about some 10 people more. That means in your class strength is 100, and you know the marks for the 90 peoples, then you want to just let's say predict, infer the marks of remaining 10 students, then you will have some other another methods that will fall into inferential statistics. This you will learn in stat 2, that is in next semester. But I'm just telling, there are two ways of like calculation. One is uh, whatever data you have, you will stick to that and you will calculate from that. Okay, that is called description or summarization of data, and this kind of things will fall into descriptive statistics. But if you have certain amount of data set and you are predicting for some new one, some unknown, then that kind of thing is inferential statistics. Okay, are you getting what I'm saying? Like,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
okay,
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
so let's check this concept with the questions. So yeah, inferential statistics that I just told you, the part of statistics concerned with the drawing of the conclusion from the data is called as inferential statistics. For example, predicting or drawing conclusion about the average marks obtained by student of class 10th in mathematics examination from the data of marks of randomly selected students. That means sample, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So this question, in this 400 like randomly chosen students, uh, where you want to determine the average score obtained by the freshmen of Delhi University in high schools, what can you say about the nature of study? You have to answer on this window only, okay? Do you guys need more time?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No,
Okay.
ma'am.
No, ma'am, not
No, ma'am.
required.
So, what about this question? What can you say about the nature of study? Is it descriptive or inferential kind of?
Yeah, it
Descriptive,
is
ma'am.
descriptive.
Inferential, ma'am.
Inferential.
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 ma'am.
Okay, let's check.
Because
Descriptive is what?
Inferential.
Descriptive, I guess, ma'am.
It is descriptive, ma'am.
Okay,
Descriptive.
Descriptive.
Inferential.
I think it is descriptive.
let's check.
It's inferential. Inferential.
See, you have some n number of students in Delhi University, right? Out of that n number of students, you, you want to predict, you want to find, you want to obtain their high school marks, right? Or not their high school, average score of obtained by that people in high school. But you are taking a sample size of 400 only. So out of some n might be some lakhs of students will be there, right? In Delhi University, and you are taking some 400 people to determine or to find the average score obtained by that n number of people. So this kind of thing is nothing but prediction of the a prediction about n population, n number of students. But you are considering only 400 people. Yeah.
Ma'am, they're asking the 12th marks, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So this kind of study, when you predict about the whole population based on some sample, this is nothing but inferential kind of statistics. Okay. Do you have any doubt regarding this? Then please ask.
No, ma'am.
So are you getting why this study was not descriptive? Okay, because it was about conclusion from data comes in. Okay. We make the prediction of average score obtained by freshmen of Delhi University in high school based on the information of 400 peoples, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's why it was inferential.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let's have another question. The data of students enrolled in BSc Data Science degree at IITM is collected and shown in the table. So some roll numbers are given here. Name of the students are there. Course, number of assignments submitted by them, marks in percentage, and teachers' review about them, right? So the question is, what is the scale of measurement of roll number? Anyone have any doubt regarding the question? Then please ask. Okay, this is what a data table, and they are asking about scale of measurement for the roll number.
Ma'am, time is too much.
Yeah, I was about to.
Yes, ma'am. The time is too much.
30 seconds is enough.
Okay. So, scale of measurement of the roll number. So, what it should be? Roll number. So, yeah, roll.
Nominal.
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 Ordinal.
Ma'am, it's ordinal, I think.
Nominal. Ordinal.
It will be nominal, I think.
Ordinal.
Nominal.
Okay, let's check
Nominal.
with it.
Nominal.
Yes, they are not ordered.
Okay, hold on. So yeah, there are options: nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. So, are like, do this roll number have any particular meaning? Like, is there any order specific things? Like, if you,
No, ma'am.
it's just for the sake of
Order.
representation of the peoples, right? It's just an identification for them. That's it. But
Yes,
there
ma'am.
is no meaning with the
Yes, ma'am.
addition or order or anything we have to do with the roll numbers. So this kind of things are nominal things, right?
Nominal.
Nominal data. Fine. Why
Yes, ma'am.
is it not ordinal?
Because we can't say that Ishan's roll number is in any way greater than Mayur's.
Yeah, this kind of things
Cannot
are there.
compare, ma'am.
So this numbers are just assigned them, but there is no sequencing or any ordering with that number, right? It's just a representation, nominal data, to give
Ma'am,
the
it can also be
unique
as
identity to
an
another. Yeah.
ma'am, it can also be like ratios, no, ma'am.
No, it can't be ratio, because ratio or interval will come into picture if the addition or ratio will have some meaning. Like, if you do the ratio, like if someone's roll number is 150 and someone's is 300, you can't say anything that the person who has roll number 300 is have double the IQ than 150. Is it so? No, right? Are you getting my point?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah,
There
ma'am.
is
Yes,
no
ma'am.
there is nothing to infer about that.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes.
The professor told us, she summarized variable data set into two parts, categorical and numerical. So
Yes.
further in categorical, she told it can
Nominal and
be,
ordinal.
yes, ma'am. And then in numerical, she told interval and ratio.
Yeah.
So I'm get confused. If she told the numerical data is to be categorized into in interval and ratio,
Ratio. Yes.
then how it could be nominal or ordinal?
See, any kind of data, whenever you have any kind of data, any kind of variable, it is like, generally it is mainly, any data point is mainly divided into 2 points. Let's say you have any data point. We have it like, either the data will be quantitative or qualitative. Fine. Do you find any sense with the word quantitative and qualitative? Like categorical and numerical. Numerical will come into picture whenever you have data that you can have anything called as quantitative. Like, if you add it, if you subtract it, or if you take the ratio of it, it should infer something, right? This kind of data is quantitative, otherwise it's a qualitative. So, categorical data, in categorical data, what do you have? You just have like, you do not have to do anything mathematical here. Okay, you can't do any, like, obviously with roll number you can add it, subtract it, but it do not have any sense. Okay, so this kind of things falls into the categorical data. Fine. For example, while watching the lecture, you may have seen one example, a jersey number of the cricket. cricketers, right? Have you seen that example?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So with
Yes.
that jersey number and this roll number are kind of similar things, right? See, if
Yes, ma'am.
some cricketer have jersey number, let's say 2, and one of the cricketer has jersey number, let's say 18, then with that jersey number, cricketer do not have nothing to do, right? Their play will not affect by that jersey number, right? Similarly, with the roll number, it has nothing to do with the performance of the student, right? Or even the when result will be there, also it has nothing to do with that roll number. It's just for the sake of purpose of identity, right? Identity sake of purpose, right?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
we can sort it, right?
Yeah, see, whenever there is let's say there are 100 people in the class, 100 students are there, and let's say one of the students' name is Rahul. It may be possible that there are some 2 or 3 Rahul. Then how will you distinguish them? So
Yeah, we will look into the roll number and we can sort them, right?
sort
Roll
them.
number
That's
can
what.
be sorted.
So
So
it's
why
just
cannot
a
be in ordinal?
see in ordinal. If someone's roll number is 1 and another's number is 2, so it looks like a ordinal. In ordinal data, see, just a minute. First, I will complete this chart. At this numerical, you will have what?
Yeah.
Interval and ratio, okay?
हेलो
So, yes. See,
हाँ आवाज आवाज भैया
please
बढ़िया बा
please mute your.
हाँ घर ही पे ऊपर रूम में
Bro,
अरे ठंडी तो पूछा मत एकदम रिकॉर्ड तोड़ ठंडी पड़त बा अभी तो फिलहाल
bro, mute your mic, please.
Mute your mic. What is this? Yeah. So, yeah, in ordinal, let's say you went to a restaurant, okay? And there is rating. Rating like let's say 1 to 5 rating is there.
Ma'am,
Okay.
have you mistaken there in categorical? You have mentioned numerical and ordinal. There should be
Sorry,
nominal.
it's a nominal.
Yes, that is nominal.
It's a nominal. See, you went to a restaurant and you want to give now a rating. So, it is nominal. Yeah. So you are going to restaurant and you want to give the rating. So rating will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5-star you have to give. So if someone give a restaurant rating 2 and rating 4, there is a difference, right? This 2 and 4 has some meaning there, right? This what the meaning is there. If let's say some restaurant X and some restaurant Y is there. X has like some 100 people has rated both X and Y. And X got the rating 3 and like average rating, and Y got the average rating as 4 point or 4. Okay. So when you will observe this restaurant X and Y, there is meaning with this meaning assigned with this number 3 and 4. Okay. Because this number will say that Y is superior. Let's say it is the quality of food. So if some restaurant has rating 4 and some has 3, you will always go with the restaurant Y. Why? Because this rating 3 and 4 has some meaning, right? That here you will find better quality of food compared to X, right? But the same thing, if you go with the student's roll number, there is nothing to do with the roll number 3 and roll number 4, right? If you want to see as a person, as a student, you can't have anything, you can't predict anything with his or her roll number, right? Are you getting my point? Why it is not
Ma'am.
ordinal and nominal?
Ma'am, alphabetically ordered.
This is
This is just
so
a,
the example you are currently showcasing. It's a numerical example. It falls under interval. If it is a user level rating, it's interval. If it is average, it will be a ratio. But the example we have just seen, that's a roll number or jersey number. That's a number, and it doesn't have any alphabet included in it. So we can sort it,
yeah, you
right?
just can sort it. But
Yeah, if
with jersey number also, even though you sort it, the jersey number two person with the sportsman with the jersey number 2 and sportsman with the jersey number 18, you can't rate them or you can't have any prediction about the sportsman with their jersey number, right?
The jersey number is just like their identity, like their name.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's an identity, but we can sort. Like if we talk about any junction is having 11 platforms, you will look that the 1, 2, 3, 4, those are sequentially platforms are situated. So like by the number, that those are not meaningful. I get it, but we can sort it in ascending order or descending order.
see, with the when you are talking with the junction or platform number, there must be ordering, right? If some new person will be there and after this platform number 1, if there is platform number 4, this will create so many problems, right? After 1 there should be 2 platform number 2, and there should after that there should be a platform number 3, considering some exceptions in some city, okay? But if there are students and you want to carry an examination, you can have this kind of sitting arrangement also, 1, 4, 10. It has nothing to do with this, right? You can have, if you want to take the Viva, you can take the Viva of 89th person, 89th student at random. You just have to take the Viva of each and every student. That's it. It's not mandatory to take in a sequential, like there is nothing to do with their roll number. I want to say that. Like it's just for our convenience, we are giving roll number or we are giving numbering to things for just our convenience, but there is no like ordinary or order kind of things in it. Are you getting my point?
Now,
Even
can we
though
consider
if
the
you,
ratio?
yes, what?
And can we consider the ratio for this example?
No, we
No,
can't
no, no,
because
it's a
roll number is
categorical
just the
data.
Should not
identity.
be in the ratio.
Yeah, it is a
Should not be in the
categorical
ratio.
data. In category, once you are in the categorical range, there is nothing to do with the interval and ratio. Either you are with the nominal data or you are with the ordinal data.
Ma'am, now I have a doubt, ma'am.
Ma'am, age is a ratio scale measurement. Okay.
Hello?
And first we check
Hello.
it is categorical or numerical, then we will check nominal or
Yes,
ordinal.
yes.
Ma'am, the rating will come under interval or ordinal, ma'am, because the ratings have
It
that
depends. Like,
difference.
see, yeah, it will come into ratio. In that ratio kind of thing, there are some more things we will discuss in this lecture only. But at this point, like if you want to just distinguish with the nominal and ordinal, just take the example of the Aadhaar number. Okay, Aadhaar number are like some 12-digit number, right? Everyone's
ma'am.
Aadhaar number is a 12-digit number. And obviously, this 12-digit number will have some sequence, right? It might not be some random numbers, right? If you consider everyone's Aadhaar number and just sequence it, there will be some order. Obviously, someone's Aadhaar number is greater than some other's Aadhaar number, right? But is there anything to do with that? Is there any, like, even though you sort it out, what's the, like, what is the use of that? Is there anything?
No, ma'am.
The similar kind of things are with the student roll number. See, other number are also kind of roll number only. But it's for the like all the peoples
Yeah,
of
sorting
India.
can just make sense that
Yeah.
it's created
It's just
early or
easy
it is
to
created later.
take the observation. Sorting is easy to take the observation, right? But by sorting, you can't predict anything. You can't have anything to do with that. For example, let's say that this will, I think, will clear you more. See, for example, there are some names like Rakesh. I'm giving him some three peoples are there: Rakesh, Sanjay, and let's say Yash. Okay. So these three peoples are there, and I want to give the numbering to them or say roll number. Let's say Rakesh has roll number 1, 2, and 3. Okay. These are their roll number. Fine. Okay. And there is something, let's say grading, I want to grade them as a good, better, not good, poor. Okay. Let's take it. I have just, let's say, checked their marks or something, or let's say something good, better, satisfactory. Okay. Let's have it outstanding. Now, I will just ask you, just give numbering to this three things. 1, 2, 3 only, okay? See, this has nothing to do with this data. This is independent, okay? This is something called independent, but I am just asking you, I don't want this, what we say, terminology, good, outstanding, and satisfactory. Instead, I want to give this thing some numbering. So, will you help me to number these three things? To which thing I should give 1, 2, or 3? Can I give it like that 1, 2, 3? Is it fine?
No, ma'am.
Yes.
No.
1, 3, 2.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, that not makes sense.
That would be 2, 3, and 1.
2, 1,
2
3.
for good,
The outstanding
1
can
for outstanding,
be
and
1,
2 and 3.
and this
Okay, so that's what I was trying to explain. When this kind of things, good, outstanding, and satisfactory, you can't have this kind of numbering 1, 2, and 3. Why? Because these words have some meanings. So whenever good, outstanding, and satisfactory is there, I have to give 1 to this thing, 2 to this thing, and 3 to this thing, right? Or vice versa, like whatever your sequence is. Fine. But
Yes, ma'am.
generally, we will give it as satisfactory, good, and outstanding, right? But while assigning roll number to these people, Rakesh, Sanjay, and Yash, I do not have to consider anything, right? Like obviously, some people will consider, some school or institution will consider the initials of that, but that is for their that because there are some purpose with the, like sorting will be easy, obviously. But are you getting my point with this example? Why you can't have
Yes, ma'am.
numbering random here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
yes,
But
can
ma'am.
you make
however,
a difference with this data?
Yes, ma'am.
Nominal and ordinal, both are the categorical, right?
Yes.
This number and student name is also a categorical data, and this is also categorical data. But this one is nominal or ordinal,
nominal.
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 right? And
Yes.
what about the another set?
Ordinal.
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 Ordinal, because it's
Ordinal, ma'am.
comparing or
Okay.
But ma'am, once we convert to number
Why?
1, 2, 3, would it not become an interval?
No, no, no. For interval, we need something like first, whenever the data is there, you have to just check whether it is a categorical or numerical. Okay, just take with the data. See, Rakesh, Sanjay, Yash, or good, outstanding, satisfactory, this kind of data are categorical data. Fine. So once you are in the zone of the categorical data, you can't think about the interval and ratio, right?
Yeah.
Because categorical data have only two parts now, nominal and ordinal. Fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's why it can't be interval or ratio. Okay.
Got it.
But there
Ma'am.
was one question wherein it was like star rating, right? Of a
Yeah.
book someone read and then they started rating it. And now there were 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, and 5 star. So it was obviously uh, ordinal,
Interval.
right?
Yeah.
Ordinal. But then the answer ordinal was wrong because it is considered interval. And I didn't understand why.
It
Yeah,
depends on the
I
context also. Yeah, here comes
Because
the
in that
picture
there
of
is there
concept
there
Ma'am, in
of
the
is a
given
difference.
question, roll number is also not in the order. It is
I
random.
saw that question to solve that
So,
question.
roll number, when we create any roll number, it starts from 1 and it goes on.
See,
But
it do not have to
roll
do
number has
nothing.
got
This is just a
no
random
meaning, right?
people's.
Roll
These
number
are,
has got no meaning. Roll number is like any number. You can give roll number 1 to me or to
yeah.
anybody. It does not make any difference. So
No,
it
but
is it falls into the
you cannot give anyone 5 until you give someone 4.
yes, but
It should
that
be
makes it
created
ordinal.
in
That
a
does not make it
sequence.
interval.
No,
Just a
I'm
minute.
talking
Just
about
a minute.
ordinal
Wait,
or
wait,
not.
wait, wait. Are you able to listen me? So with the
Yes.
roll number, yeah, obviously you if someone's roll number is not 3, you can't have 4. But even though you skip the 3, there is nothing to do with it, right? Like in the jersey number. I am not sure whether someone has a jersey number as a 51. But there are obviously more than 51 sportsmen are there, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think to consider this difference, we can take these two examples like roll number and rank.
Yeah.
Rank is
If
ordinal.
ranking is there, obviously, if ranking is there, then it is definitely ordinal. Why? Because the rank 1 and rank 2 matters a lot, right? There
Yes,
is some inference.
we can
And
compare two people on the basis
Ma'am,
of
but there
rank,
is a
will
but
come
not on
difference,
the
no,
to
basis
ma'am.
of
that,
It
roll
will be
number.
in
Rank
interval, no, ma'am.
will come under interval.
Because there is a difference.
you can, whenever there is a numbering, like whenever there is a some data seems to be numerical, but they are not numerical. Okay, you will find such kind of example. Have some patience.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
with the
There was
rank,
a activity question where
yeah,
asked
these
if
questions
Aadhaar
are
card
for
is
that only to just have the conceptual clarity only. See, I'm coming to that book rating question. There will be some questions within this course also, like when context will change, your question will change. Okay, so whenever you are studying statistics, there are context matters a lot. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am, can I say something?
Yes, sure.
Uh, Actually, there was a discussion in one of the sessions, I think yesterday's, and there the same confusion and question had come up. And there it was explained that if we are giving numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, then because the interval between each of the adjacent is like 1, 1, 1, like between 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, then that kind of rating we consider as interval scale. But if we are, if it is in words like good, better, best, then that is ordinal. And of course, roll number, it was explained that that would be nominal.
Yeah. So
So
why it was that?
I'm confused because
Yeah.
up till that it was okay what you were explaining, but when you said that good, outstanding, satisfactory, if we are using like numbers like 1, 2, 3, we will still consider that as ordinal. That's actually a bit different to what was explained in the session from yesterday. So could you please clarify that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So whenever you're categorizing data or you're finding to scale of measurements for any data, just your first step one will be look at the data. Okay. For example, you're having the data. In that data, there is something called what we recently said, good, outstanding, and satisfactory. So these three things. So now your data is what? Good, outstanding, and satisfactory. So on the basis of this thing, you have to check whether this data is categorical or numerical. Fine. Categorical and numerical. Fine. So
Yeah, ma'am.
this kind of data, once you ticked, okay, my data is categorical. So now forget about numerical, right? Because you entered to this zone. So now your data can be either, so this was your step 2. Just check with the data whether your
Ma'am, then
data is
how to find
categorical.
that is categorical or numerical?
Yeah. See, for that, uh, it will be better. You have to practice more and more questions and you will find it. See, good, better, best. This is something what, if you have some 1,000 number of points, you can categorize this 1,000 points, or let's say it's a data of some 1,000 students, okay? And you have reviewed the performance of the student throughout the year and you have given them good, outstanding, or satisfactory. So can you make 3 parts of this whole 1,000 students? Like, can you make the category, okay, this number of students are in outstanding categories, this number of students are in satisfactory categories? Are you able to do with that thing?
Absolutely.
This is what uh, called as categorizing the things. Okay, this kind of data is categorical data. Similarly, if you have 1,000 students and you want to distinguish them, as I told you, this out of this 1,000 students, it may be possible that some names are repeating. So I want to distinguish each and every student just to avoid the confusion in future. So what I will do, I will categorize somehow to them, right? So for categorizing uh, that students, what I will do, I will assign a roll number to them. Fine. So this is what, if like when you are assigning a roll number, you are doing what? You have 1,000 students, you have 1,000 categories, right? Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
This kind of thing, nominal. Fine. I'm not saying n number of things and n number of identities. No. I'm just saying, okay, you are just randomly giving anything to them. You can give ABCD to them also, right? Okay. Let's say there may be some school where the roll number will be like BS101, BS102, whatever. It might be anything, right?
Ma'am, we can easily identify if there is any roll number, it's just an identity of the person.
Yeah.
So it will be definitely categorical.
But when you are going with this good, outstanding, and satisfactory, at that time you have 1,000 cases. That means, will you please mute?
Host,
Okay. Yeah.
mute and off your camera.
See. Yeah. So categorical. Yeah. So when there is a good, satisfactory, and outstanding thing, you have 1,000 data points, but with that criteria, you can categorize the whole data into 3 compartments, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So with that knowledge, with that, by observing that things, like you have to decide whether your data is categorical or numerical. But sometimes, let's say, you are measuring the height of student, right? At that time, height can take infinite number of points like 4.1, 4.2, and so on. At that time, you are not able to make categories with the height, right? So at that time, your data will be in numerical category. With the whatever the data is given, your step one will be to check whether it is a categorical or numerical. Once you distinguished among them, then check for the nominal, ordinal, or interval or ratio. Is there any doubt again? Then please ask me.
Ma'am, can
Can we
you
go back
back
to
to
that book example, ma'am? Book rating example. So according to that example, if you are giving 5 rating, then because it's a star rating, then we will consider it categorical because we don't
Yeah.
know what that means. And since it is categorical and 1 star means less than 2 stars, so it is ordinal, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is ordinal.
But that was a wrong answer when we selected that, and it said it's interval. So that's where the confusion cropped up.
Okay. So you can post such kind of doubts on discourse. Are you guys joined to discourse?
on this question? There was
Ma'am,
discussion.
this question was available in activity question.
No, ma'am, we are not able to access this course.
Okay, it may take some time, some 5 or 6 days. Then you will have access to, you will be added to that discourse, and we can discuss this kind of things there also. But when if it's giving the wrong answer, then there might be two scenarios. Either there might be some technical issue, or it might be the context specific question. Okay. As soon as you progress in the in the course, you will get to know that in statistics, context of the question also plays the role. Okay. So just keep patience and follow. Like if there is any question, just ask. But just try to understand. Are you getting my point? Why, if I take the
Yes,
book rating
yeah.
question?
As long as we can classify it categorical, it can never fall into the interval category.
Yeah. Okay. But I will look into your question also. If you are able to, whenever you are able to join the discourse, just ask there. Or for this particular question, I will come in the next section and talk about that. Okay.
Ma'am,
Thank
can you go back to the previous slide where the
Question
data
was
was
there.
mentioned? Yes, ma'am. I mean, this question,
Yeah.
a roll number. If I want to summarize what you teach us till then.
Sorry.
Here in roll number 157 to 98, it's a numerical value.
Yeah.
But this numerical value doesn't make any sense if you want to perform any arithmetic operation on this.
Yes.
So that why we are taking this as a categorical, or if this is a right reason or not.
See, we have just assigned a number to Ishan, number 157, Mayur a number 298, but there is no rule or nothing to do with anything to do with the name, person, and roll number. It's just a assignment of the number with the name. That's it. But it do not indicate anything about the person Ishan, and or you can say that this 157 just represent Ishan, right? It has nothing to do anything anything else.
Yes, ma'am.
157, whenever you will find the if I am the teacher, I am the instructor, and I am saying, okay, roll number 157, that means, okay, it's all about Ishan, right? The data is
Yeah,
all about Ishan.
as roll number one need not necessarily to be the topper of the class.
Exactly. So it is just a identification for the Ishan. That's it. So even though you can add the numbers, but it do not have any senseless, any senseful information from that, right?
Because this is not make any sense. That's why we are
Yeah.
taking
If
like
you just add the roll number
categorical
of
data.
Ishan and Mayur, there is nothing like let's say you just add this number and you got some number, right? But it do not have anything to do with the third person, whatever that sum will be the roll number of some another person, right? Some third person that do not have anything to do with Ishan and Mayur.
Can you explain with the example of is?
Sorry,
Can you explain this with the example of is?
he's okay. He's okay. For example, let's say just add this roll number, Ishan and Mayur. You will get some number. What you will get? You will get some. Yeah, just add it. You will get 455, right?
Ma'am, I am asking, can you explain this with example of is? Because
Please.
professor told us that is will come under ratio scale, but if I want to compare.
Sorry.
Yes,
Just a minute. Were you able to catch with my explanation? Just I discussed with the category and numerical data.
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever you want to do anything with this number, just read about the data. Okay. So roll number is assigned to name. And once you come to name, it's just what Ishan, Mayur, Prashant, Ishan. This is what some names, or you know about the case and observation, right? This course, number of assignments, marks, and teachers review is all about the case Ishan, right? Case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4. There are 4
Yeah,
cases.
ma'am, over there I
Right?
have a question. Would stat 1 be considered a case?
We will come to this later. Like, okay.
Okay.
See, there will be a fixed number of courses in any, like, as we know that the stat 1, Python, maths 2, and stat 2 have some meaning. So there will be some finite number of courses in any of the session, right?
Right.
So this will be a what in which kind of data it will fall. I just explained.
It will be the values of the variable, right? Variable course. They're just levels of variable course.
Levels of course, or you just say it's just a category, right?
Right.
So it's a categorical data. So similarly, when it comes to name, name is a categorical data. So, but you don't want to deal with the name, so you just assign a number. That's it. So name was nominal data. So obviously, whatever you assign to the nominal data will be nominal, right? Are you getting my point? Who asked the question about the roll number?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. The roll number is pretty clear on that one. That's saying that since it is assigned to a categorical value, it is also a categorical. It just refers the category, right?
Yeah.
So
Should I move to the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am, just to clarify, the data type doesn't matter in the case of categorical data, right? It could be number, alphabet, or any character.
Can you repeat? Your voice was breaking, like, or if it is a network issue, you just write in the chat.
Am I clear? No.
Yeah, please.
Okay. Ma'am, in the case of categorical data, the data type doesn't matter, right? It's just need to be quality.
Obviously,
It
whenever
can be
you
a number, character, or anything.
it may be a number, it may be a alphabet. Whenever it's a categorical data, okay, let's say you have this name now. You are checking. You are also like what is it? You are also noting whether the person is male or female. Okay, male or female. So you may have seen at many places that male and female are like denoted by M and F, right? This is also a categorical data. Fine, because human beings can be sort male and female, right? This M and F you may have seen. So this is a alphabetical representation only, M and F, but this do not have to do anything with the like Okay, you just tell me whether it's a nominal or ordinal.
Nominal.
Nominal.
Nominal, ma'am.
So this was the example that, okay, categorical data can also be alphabetical. It's a nominal data. Fine. Okay.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am. And numerical data must be number.
Numerical data must be a number. Yes, yes. Whenever the numerical data is there, it will be definitely a number only. Okay.
And ma'am, suppose when we consider the roll number from a attendance register of 10th class, then the roll numbers will be based on the alphabetical order of the students. So in that case, the roll number of a specific student must be ordinal, right? In that case,
No.
it could be ordinal
No, 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 no. It's just school's
because they
criteria
are
that they will
ordered
assign.
specifically.
Yeah, it just I just told you. I just told in the previous discussion that we assign the roll number on the basis of alphabetical order, but it's just for the sake of sorting only. It has nothing to do with that. Like, why will you increase your task now? If you want to give the roll number assignment to any of the random people, then why you will increase your task by just randomly assigning the numbers, right? You will have some sorting criteria, right? But sorting doesn't mean ordinal. Whenever it comes to order, that means 1 and 2 make sense. If you are appearing for some entrance exam and you got the rank one, you got the rank 101 and 102, that makes sense, right? That number is not randomly given to you, not on the basis of alphabetical, like not on the basis of alphabetical order of the name or anything. It's just based on the numbers you scored on the exam, right? So whenever
Yeah,
this
but
kind of ordering is there, ordering means not in the sense of numbers. It's on the sense of some criteria that matters. You are scoring more than someone else, so you will get a good rank, right? But if your name is let's say start with A and you are getting the roll number 1, that's not because you have done something better than the rest of the peoples, right?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll just
But the roll numbers are also ordered 1, 2, 3
it's just
consecutively.
ordered, but that's what I just like if someone's name is starting with A, that's just like things are there, like ABCD or whatever alphabets are there. Why I will increase my task if I have the one particular order there? Like, why I will give Vishal a roll number 1 when I have, let's say, Aditya in my class? That will just create more confusion for me only, right? There are always certain criteria to do some particular things, right? So that's what there is. But you just you can have for the clear idea with the roll number as a nominal or ordinal, you just keep one table with in
Yeah,
your mind, that is student's name, their roll number and their rank. Okay. And then you just always whenever you study the nominal and ordinal, just take that table. Okay, this roll number 1, does it is it making any sense to it? No. But the rank 1 makes sense, right?
Ma'am, just last one thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
In
please.
this case, I'm not sure that
Please, bro.
the roll number is nominal, but I'm just unsure about the 10th class student's roll number.
Whatever the class is, okay, I'm just giving you, for example, whoever is asking a question, I'm just giving you some 100 names, okay? Are you listening to me? I'm just giving you 100 names, and I'm asking you to just assign numbers to them. What will you do? If you have like you can do one thing. Either you just arrange these names alphabetically and number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Or you can just give randomly numbers to them 1 to 100, right? Okay, you will do this two things. So it's just your choice. I have just asked you to assign numbers to them. I have not uh, like asked you to do any extra task. But you may do it like you will just arrange alphabetically them names. You will arrange the names alphabetically and then you will assign the name. It may be possible, right? If I will assign this task of assigning the roll numbers to some 10 people, it might be possible that out of 10, some 2 or 3 people will assign the roll number based on the alphabetical order. Or maybe some people are like that, okay, just assign the numbers. So both are okay, right? So this kind of things is called as nominal. Okay.
Ma'am,
So I
ma'am,
will, yeah.
ma'am, you just said about assigning the thing, no? So I had a doubt. There were questions in practice assignment where ratings based questions, ma'am, rating scale based questions. So rating based on number 1 to 5 and rating based on good, bad, and satisfactory. So I was thinking when there is a rating based on 1 to 5, it's interval, and when it's rating based on satisfactory, that is what do you call ordinal.
Ordinal, yeah.
Is this
That's
correct?
what,
That
that's
what
what
I
I, yeah.
understand? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
That's what I told you, na? There is context in question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So let me go
Ma'am,
to the
just
next
last
question.
thing.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
just last thing. If there is a question about comparison, then it will fall under interval or ordinal. If you
Comparison
take
of what?
if you take is
Sorry?
is
Age. Okay.
okay. So professor gave this example in ratio scale. If I want to compare two ages, like one is younger or older, then it will fall under ordinal or what?
You told me. You tell me, right? What is your opinion? Where it should fall?
It
Can
should
I
be.
say? Okay, you just say.
It can fall under ratio and also ordinal, but professor told it will fall under
See,
ratio scale.
whenever the data is ratio, it will always be ordinal. Okay. It will be always ordinal. But ordinal data set have some properties, then it will become interval scale of measure. Interval kind of things have some properties, then it will enter to the ratio category. Okay. So whenever your data is falling under is having scale of measurement as ratio, it always has some order. It is definitely ordinal data, but it has some precise qualities, so it's fallen into a ratio category. Okay, are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever your data set is having scale of measurement as ratio, that obvious it will always have a scale of measurement as ordinal also. Fine. And with this age question, just you can just say that, okay, can you say that the person whose age is 10 year and one person is there whose age is 5 year? So you can make some sense, na, right? His age is double than that person, or his 5 year uh, older than the whatever the next person is, right? On that particular point. Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, will you please move to the next question?
Yeah, that's what. Okay. So yeah, the data of the student enrolled in the BSc, the same question. What is the scale of measurement of number of assignments submitted?
Nominal. It's unstructured data.
You have to put your answer on the peer deck only.
Bro, please.
Yeah. Okay. If it's done, just like inform me. Okay.
It's done, ma'am.
Okay, not by you only. I can
Okay,
check
I'm
it. I
sorry.
can check here.
Done, ma'am.
So for the number of assignments submitted, we are checking whether it's a nominal, ordinal, interval, or ratio. So what should it be?
Ratio.
Right?
Ratio.
Why it should be ratio? Because if someone is doing 4 assignments and someone is doing 2 assignments, then we can directly say that, okay, let's say X has done 2 assignment and Y has done 4 assignment. We can say that, okay, Y has completed
Yeah.
double the assignment X has completed, right?
Yeah, and it has absolute zero because number of assignments submitted by a student can be zero as well.
Yeah. Okay. So any doubt with this question? Why this number of assignment is a ratio scale of measurement? Okay.
Ma'am, but mathematical operations cannot be done because one person has chosen one course and another person another course. So if we want to do the addition on them,
When
that
it's
doesn't make
just
any sense.
see here, just you have to just check with the number of assignments submitted. Don't mix it with the course for for just now. Okay. As we are in the week 1, just don't go with that. It will confuse you. For as of now, we are just checking with the person and like student and number of assignments submitted. Okay. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am,
So yeah.
sorry, ma'am. Can you explain something about absolute zero?
Yeah, sure. Actually, in this what we say, uh, okay, absolute zero. I thought in this lecture only absolute zero concept is there, but okay, we can discuss now on it. Absolute zero. Whenever your zero means absence of something. Let's say if you are like in this example, we are counting number of assignments, right? Number of assignments. If someone's number of assignment is 0, that means he has not done any assignment, right? In that case, we say in this data set, there is absolute 0 because whenever the person is saying he has done 0 number of assignments, that means he has done nothing in the assignment, right?
Yes.
But if someone is measuring temperature, okay, and they says, okay, temperature at Ladakh is 0 degrees Celsius. Does it mean that in Ladakh there is no temperature at all?
No, it isn't like that.
Because temperature is present. Like here, 0 doesn't mean absence of the thing what we are measuring, right?
Yes.
But in this case, number of assignment, 0 means absence of the absence of the assignments submitted or done, right?
Okay.
That's what absolute 0 is.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Sure. Next question. Some 3 questions are there. We'll just complete it. In this question, which of the collected data is unstructured?
Done.
Okay, just like no need to.
Ma'am, in the meantime, can you explain the case versus the course variables? Because I know that in this table that is being shown, Ishan would be a case, right? Mayur would be a case, right?
Yeah.
But would stat1 be a case, or would it be just variable values?
Okay. So before explaining that thing, I'll just ask you one question. If I have, let's say there are some 527 is the highest roll number here, right? Of the another Ishan. Okay. Let's say there are some 550 students. And so like it may be possible, but let's just check. Is it possible that there are 550 subjects, considering that all the peoples are in the same course?
No.
So there might be, let's say at max 10 courses will be there.
Right.
We are just assuming, okay, maybe more than that or less than that possible. But it's obvious, it's definitely possible that there are people with 550 different names.
Yes.
Okay. So did you get your answer?
So as long as it can uniquely identify a record, it becomes a case. Okay.
Yes.
Or else
Yes.
it's just variable and variable level. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The thing which is varying for each and every data point, for each and every observation, that is called your variable.
So, ma'am, here Ishan cannot be a case because there are two Ishans already. So only the roll number, like
That's why we have given the roll number.
306, that would be the cases, right?
Not 306, 527, because
All of them, like 157, 298, 306, 527, like each of them is a case because this is unique, and that's one of the properties of.
That's to make, the names are same, but the persons are different, right? Ishan, maybe it may be Ishan Sharma or Ishan Gupta, right? We have just considered the initial name, but we know that it's nothing but the person 1 and person 2. So that's why to make them unique, we have assigned a roll number.
Roll number, right?
Okay.
So the cases will be the roll number, and if there is a serial number,
Sorry.
then the serial number, like
Yeah,
1, 2, 3,
serial.
4, 5.
Yeah, yeah.
So that will also be unique.
Yeah.
So that can also be a case.
Yeah.
So roll number is not case. Numbers are the cases.
Yeah.
Header is not the case.
No.
Stat1 Python, this sample, the data which we are showing over here, this sample course under that stat1 Python, these are cases.
No.
Yes, because
Just
it's
a minute.
unique.
If you are checking with the definition of the case, what you will get? A unit from which data are collected. Fine?
Yes.
A unit from which data are collected. For let's say this roll number 157 is Ishan Sharma. So you are collecting data for the Ishan Sharma, that he is taking the course Stat 1. He has completed 3 assignments. He has got this much of marks and he has got this teacher's review. Okay. And he is assigned with the roll number 157. So just tell me whether 157 was already there or Ishan came and 157 roll number was assigned to Ishan Sharma. Getting my point?
Yeah, 157
You
was
are
assigned.
collecting data with the name of the person. So what should be your case?
So here in this data set, we have two cases. Course
Then
also a case.
I just told, like, I don't know whether you were you were concentrating my things when I was like discussing with some another guy that why this courses can't be the name. Okay. I'm saying, okay, if there are some 550 peoples are there, and I'm considering that all that 550 peoples are doing the same course. That same course means same standard they are studying, and Then you just tell me, is it possible that 550 students are there? Like, is it possible that there are 550 courses are there? You are
Ma'am,
not,
I'm talking about this sample, not the population.
see,
You are giving the example on the population. I'm talking about this sample on the 4 records only.
sample will come from the population only. Whatever you are having here is for the population only. See, like, does it make sense that you are like, let's say, uh, stat 1 is your case, okay? For example, let's assume. Okay, does it make sense that course is a state 1? It's a case, and you are just checking, okay, how many number of assignments are there? Okay, that is also seems fine. But stat 1 is got teachers review as doing good and regular in answering. No, right? Like, course has got the teachers review. Is it making sense?
Yes.
Okay, so this kind of things are there.
Ma'am, what is the answer of
Unstructured data. Unstructured data is what? Whenever you collect the data, for every column, there is some predefined things are there. For example, if you see roll numbers all are the numbers. If you check with the names, all are some, uh, what we say, one word, number, letter, words, right? Similarly, courses. Number of the student, number of assignments submitted by them, this is also a number. Marks, a some number. But see, check with the teacher's review. Unstructured data is what? Which do not have any, what we say, pattern in that. It's like, whenever you check with the unstructured data, you have to check with the column. Are the everything in the same column is following some pattern or not? So here, this teacher's review is your unstructured data.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Am I audible?
yes, yes.
Yes, I just wanted to ask you one doubt regarding the same kind of a question that was in the assignment 1.2. And like the question was
See,
that,
for the
um,
assignment, we will have a doubt session.
yeah,
As
okay.
of
So
now,
I just
we are
wanted to know
running
if the
late.
unstructured data, like,
Okay.
will it be considered as categorical?
What's the question like?
So it's like they want me to list the number of categorical variables, and the answer is 4. So does it mean that unstructured data will not be considered when you're counting the categorical variables?
Can you put your question in the chat, as
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not able to hear you?
Okay, okay, I'll do it.
Okay. What's your name? So I will read the chat.
Yeah, my name is Jonathan. Uh,
Okay. Okay. Till then, I'm just moving to next slide. Okay. The data of students enrolled in, okay, the same table. Which of the following is a case? Okay. Now I think you might be able to answer here. Okay. So for whenever we are checking whether the particular what we say data is case or not, what is the primary thing you will check for it? Uniqueness,
yes, ma'am?
right?
Roll
So
number.
here, what should be the case here? Name or roll number?
Name.
Roll number.
Roll
Roll
number.
number.
Roll number.
Roll
Roll
number.
number.
Roll number, obviously, right? Because uh, the first rule for the case is that you have to, the whole data set should be, whole data is collected for that particular thing. If you are collecting the data for some 1000 different cases, then obviously that 1000 cases should be different. That means they all should be unique, right? But here, as we can see that the name we have taken as a one word name only. So it may repeat. So if data is formed, like if the table is formed in front of you, then you can check that, okay, name can be repeated, but roll number can't be, right? You will not, definitely no one will assign the same roll number to two people. Okay, so what should be the answer? 1 or 3 or both?
1.
Why not 3?
Because some other guy might have the percentage of 65.
Yeah,
Percentage may be repeated.
yeah. Okay. So 298 roll number is the case here. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Ma'am, if in this table I remove roll numbers column.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Are you able to listen me? I am able
In
to.
this table, I re yeah,
You just write in the chat if it's not possible
we
to.
remove roll numbers column.
Okay. Then what?
Ma'am, listen to me. Hello, hello.
Okay.
Ma'am, in this table,
Hello. Yes.
we remove roll number column.
Hmm.
Then what should be the case?
Name.
No, no, name is repeated.
Name is repeating here.
Yeah, ma'am.
Then I guess that is not case.
That time you get the index.
Whatever the data is there, obviously it is collected from somewhere. So you can't be like you're removing something or somewhere. So it may be possible that if we are as
No, ma'am. In
only
that
four,
case,
you
it would
just
be like
listen to
name
me.
and course combined would be a unique set,
You just
saying that
listen
okay,
to me.
Ishan in stat one is unique, and that's the case.
See, if you remove the roll number and here only we have only four uh, rows. So it's not that much complicated. So in that case, with the four rows only, you can have courses as a case, but when you will learn more statistics, you will get to know that why I am not saying that okay, course will be the cases.
Okay,
I'm
ma'am.
just okay. I'm just telling you, this is just a first week of the statistics. If you
Okay, ma'am.
continue with the study now, you will get to know many more things about the statistics. It's just
Okay, ma'am.
it's a very interesting subject. You will think, okay, you are 101% right, but there will come some certain thing, a one word, a single word, and your whole questions will change. This is just an amazing subject. Just learn it with patience. Okay, just don't be afraid of getting wrong. Okay, so I just like open this question. What kind of variable mark is? Okay, so yeah, anyone?
Ma'am,
Continuous
numerical and
and
continuous.
numerical.
Numerical
It
and
can take
numerical and
After
continuous.
one.
and continuous. As marks can take 0 to 100, any point in between that. So it is numerical and continuous. Fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Time series and cross-sectional data. So yeah, what is time series data? So whenever you record the data over the time, let's say you are uh, recording temperature in Delhi regularly for some 50 days or 100 days. So it is you are recording temperature over the time. So this kind of things is called as time series data. But uh, data observed at same time, let's say temperature in Delhi at morning 6 a.m. So it is what? Cross-sectional data. Fine. Current obesity level in the population. So it is data at the same time. Same time means what? You will have some 1,000 cases. You are just observing some data at the same point, at the same level for every cases, right? This kind of is cross-sectional data. We will just have one example on this. It will clear more. Which of the following is cross-sectional data? Just try it. If you are having any problem with that, we'll discuss it.
So 2 is the correct answer, I think.
Why are you not putting your answer on the peer deck?
Oh,
Like
sorry,
if
ma'am.
you guys will do such kind of thing, I have to keep you mute now from next session.
Congrats, bro.
Sorry, Mo. I haven't started from the beginning. Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. Now the website is showing me login again.
Yes, you can log in again. Like just joinpd.com is there, and on the top right corner you can see the password also. But join with your student ID only. Okay.
Ma'am, it is showing some warning symbol here in the title.
Sorry, what warning signal?
It is not showing the slides.
Oh, then I don't know.
Hello.
Yeah.
You are not.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are not audible to me. But okay, this is just a last question. Uh, we'll just discuss this question. But in whenever you just log out with this peer deck, you just log in again, and password will be there on top right corner always. You just put there and join it again. Fine. Okay. So which of the following is cross-sectional data? So we just discussed cross-sectional data is what? When you check the data at particular same time or at particular time. So yeah, any suggestion over this three? What according to you is the cross-sectional data here? Option
The
1, 2,
second
and 3.
option.
Second option.
Option.
Let's discuss each and every question, okay? Each and every option. So what about first option? What kind of data it is? A comparison of two or more variables over a long period of time. So what kind of
Time
data it
series.
is?
Time
Time.
series.
Times, right? Because long period of time. Then the collection of data from more than one case at one moment of time. That's what the definition of the cross-sectional data, right? So let's move to option number 3. The data of how spending behavior of middle class people have changed over time. So to infer this information, what do you need to check? What kind of data it is? The third one.
The time plot.
It will also
Time series data.
Time series again. To check the change in behavior over the time, you have to check the behavior over the time, right? That's what it is. So yeah, this was the last question. If you guys have any doubt regarding this session, then please ask me. Or if if there is any doubt with the peer deck also, you can ask about that also, right?
Can you explain the numerical and discrete and continuous data
Discrete
a
and
bit?
continuous. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. For discrete and continuous, uh, let's say you are taking, you are measuring a height of student, okay? Then, sorry. So whenever you will measure the height of the student or height of the person, it can be 5.1, 5.2, or so on, right? It can take any rational fractional values, right? So these are what? Infinite values. Are you guys doing mathematics course, like ML
Really?
course you are doing?
Yes, ma'am.
Then you will be aware about the countable and uncountable things. I don't know in week 1 or which week it is.
Continue. Yeah.
So whenever there are uncountable number of ways to count anything, to measure anything, it is it falls under the category of continuous. Okay.
Okay.
But
Okay.
uh, then what is discrete then? Discrete is what where you have countable number of things, like where the observations can take at most countable number of values. That kind of observation, that kind of data is discrete kind of data. Like for example,
Like,
if you are giving the ranking, okay, then rank, if 100 students are taking the exam, then a rank will be 1 to 100 only, right?
Ma'am, actually, your voice is breaking.
My voice is breaking.
Yeah.
Okay,
yes, ma'am.
sorry. So if there are 100 students taking the exam and you are assigning uh, ranking to them according to the marks scored by them, okay, so the great example, marks scored by them will take any value, like it may be, like I'm considering the entrance exam where there is negative marking also.
Okay.
Okay. So in that exams, you may have seen that someone is getting some 4.54 marks, someone is getting some 14.52 marks, and so on. Okay.
Okay.
So these marks are like, these marks will be one kind of data, and there will be a ranking also, right?
Mm.
Okay. So rank will be some, obviously this 14.92 will get, let's say, some 27 rank, or this 14.54 he got some, let's say, 24 rank. It may be possible that there are some uh, 2 3 peoples in between them. Why? Because it may be possible that some another person is getting some 14.543, sorry, not 543, 523,
Okay.
14.532. This kind of peoples are there. So when you are conducting an exams of 100 students for a particular examination, you will have one data as a rank, one data as a mark,
Ah.
where marks can take any uncountable number of values, right?
Okay.
So marks are your continuous kind of sorry, what, continuous variable, and rank is your discrete variable.
একটু পড়ানো হচ্ছে
Got the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Please mute your mic if you are not talking. Yes, someone has raised hand. Please, Janak. You are not audible.
Hello. Hello. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I'm audible right now.
No, actually.
Hello. It just hello. Hello.
Just a minute. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So, ma'am, the suggestions that a customer gives to a company in terms of text, like random text that they can write, will that be considered as a categorical variable?
Wait. What are you saying? Suggestions? What?
Like for example, this is like for a shoe company, and there are like the suggestions would say like from customers saying the
Okay, but
quality.
just a minute. Are you talking about this question someone has posted in the chat?
Yeah, I am.
And
Yeah,
that's
like,
activity question from statistics.
Okay.
Practice
yes.
question 1.2. Question number
Oh,
7.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Okay, fine. See, okay, for now I'm discussing it, but just be aware about that. Okay, we have session, dedicated session for these things also. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I
But
understand.
as of now, we are discussing this. Okay, suggestions can be categorical, as you asked question.
Okay.
So yeah, quality of shoes, flexibility of, this is what? Suggestions.
Yes, ma'am. So it's like the answer says that there are only 4 categorical variables. So what it make like basically they've removed suggestions from the idea of categorical data variable. So I was just like confused.
Question number 7 of what activity?
Activity practice assignment 1.2, question number 7.
Okay, just a minute.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can we leave?
Yes, yes, definitely. The session is over.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Ma'am, how can we access that slides in that website? Or
It will be there. It will be on the portal
okay,
in
thank
a
you.
day or 2 day. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, quality of shoes that would have been categorical. The table consists of suggestions that are
Right.
written, like they are writing, reviewing the app, 2 suggestions. So what the question, your question is it a
Yeah, so
categorical or not?
So in the question 7 and 2 is like they asked how many variables are collected which are categorical. So according to me, the name, shoe material, purpose, and price range would be categorical.
Okay.
And for suggestions, just because it is unstructured data, does it mean that it is not considered as categorical?
Just a minute, okay? Just a minute. I'm just
Yes, ma'am.
opening
Sorry
my.
for the inconvenience, ma'am.
Yeah, no problem. So 1.2, right?
Yeah, 1.2.
Activity question 1.2.
Practice assignment. No, it's practice
Okay,
assignment.
sorry. Practice
Yes.
assignment
Yes, sorry.
1.2. Question number
7.
7. Okay. Okay, these are just randomized questions, so I don't know. The shoes question is there.
The
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
that's not categorical.
company
Yeah, yeah.
for the market.
Shoe production company for all Indian markets to analyze the public
Yes.
preference. He hires
Yeah.
a team of market researchers who conduct market research in 2 states, Andhra Pradesh
Correct.
and Maharashtra. The market research team prepares a form to collect the data and collected data set as shown in the table 1.48. Okay, fine. So there are some suggestions, prices. Okay, is the sample reply. Which question you are talking about?
The second one, which says how many variables are collected, which are categorical.
How many variables from the collected survey data are categorical? Okay, let's say serial number. Serial number is categorical or not?
Yeah, so serial number is not categorical. Yeah, it is categorical.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah, I mean,
categorical.
yeah,
Name is again a categorical. Age. What about age?
Age is numerical.
Numerical, okay. Shoe
Yes.
material, again a categorical. Purpose,
Yes.
categorical.
Yes.
Price range,
Categorical.
categorical. What about
Right.
suggestions?
So I counted 4, and that's why I know the answer is 4. So I just wanted to confirm why is like suggestions not considered as categorical data.
Suggestions not, obviously suggestions are not categorical. Why? Because
Um,
first of all, it's an unstructured data. See,
Okay.
see there. First to distinguish between categorical and numerical, before
Right.
that your data should be structured. When
Okay.
your data
Okay.
is not structured, you can't like distinguish whether it's
Right.
categorical or numerical.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. That's all. That's all I had. Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ma'am, you told the serial number is categorical data.
It's a case, so no need to consider it.
Ma'am, in the same question, question number 6, here it's is this sample a representative of the population?
Question number 6 means like what? It's a randomized question. So if you like give me some
Ma'am, the
context.
same data you read, the
Okay,
Karthik
same.
to start a show
Is the
production.
sample representative of population? Yes or no?
Ma'am, it's true, but in this question, they don't mention it's a good representative or not. So if they just ask it's a representative or not, then it should be true, right?
It is not true, obviously. See, as we discussed in that Delhi University example, if you want to calculate what we were calculating, some uh, like what? High school scores, average score of high school, right? In that case, if you want to calculate the average score of all the freshmen's high school score, you can't make the restriction on department level, right? Here, the person wants to analyze or wants to start a production for Indian market, but he is taking the sample from or suggestion from two states only, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. So obviously, it is not a good sample or it's not a good representative. Why? Because uh, whenever you want to make like what to say, whenever you want to make decision for the population, your sample should be random, not on some prescribed domain. Are you getting my point? Like in
But
that Delhi University question, if we put, I asked you now, when we were discussing the question, if I restrict that, okay, I am taking the 400 people from the department of maths only, then that will not be a good representative, right? Why? Because
it
we
doesn't
want
cover
to,
all the
yeah.
sample.
Similarly here also, if the person is want to make decision about the Indian market, then he should not choose the sample from just two states. It should be a random choice, right?
Am I got confused because they doesn't mention a good representative or not?
Even though representative also, like whenever you want to
Okay,
make a
okay.
like whatever you want to conclude about the population, then you want to do you have to choose a random sample only. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, ma'am. Hello. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Okay. Ma'am, consider for this question, if there is one more column, let's say roll number here.
Where?
So, in the question, in the same question we have discussed earlier.
Like this university question or this
No,
show
no,
one?
this practice assignment, yes.
Okay.
So if we consider one more column for about roll number assigned to
Okay.
the student, so how many cases here?
Here there are 9 cases, right? So serial number is
Yeah.
playing the role of roll number, no?
Okay.
See, there is some assignment there,
Okay.
so you can make roll number also, no problems. But just unnecessary, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes,
Can you repeat question number 7 again in this slide?
in the slide. Okay. Okay, okay. Just a minute. Question number 7, right? Are you able to?
Yeah, ma'am, but
Okay. Question
I
number
want to ask, ma'am,
Yeah.
here I choose numerical and numerical and discrete in this question, but answer is numerical and continuous, ma'am.
Yeah.
I am little confused about discrete and continuous. Ma'am,
I just
discrete is
explained, like someone has asked in the session only, what is the difference between continuous and discrete? Have you heard that?
yeah, ma'am. But ma'am, when in lecture discrete, ma'am, it take distinct values on real line. But here is
It's a difference between countable and uncountable. When discrete is there, the marks, whenever the marks scored by person is taking some countable values. Like, see, here you can see they are taking some 22.333
yeah, ma'am.
numbers.
Yeah, ma'am.
It's taking 57.2 also. So
Yeah.
that means it can take any value between, let's say 0 to 100.
Okay.
These are taking any decimal points also. So whenever there will be this kind of points, then at that point we will say, okay, this data will take uncountable points. Why? Because it can take any value, like say 57.2, 57.23, 232, or any, right? Okay, irrational number may be there.
Okay.
Or there is no, like, you do not have a particular number that, okay, uh, different marks taken by people are some 100 only or 200 only, right? If 57.2
Okay,
is
ma'am.
there, 22.33 is there, then can you give me the number? How many numbers are between 0 and 100? No, right? Because it's
Yeah, ma'am.
considering this decimal points also. So at that time, this kind of data becomes numerical and continuous. So in mathematics course, you will learn about countability and uncountability. Once you have that lecture, you will get a clear idea about this continuous and discrete variables.
Okay,
And in
ma'am.
this course also, we will have like some concepts there where we will talk more about this discreteness and continuous things. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The answer we gave in the portal, that was just for our idea,
Practice
right?
only,
Like
yeah.
practice only.
Yeah. It's just a
Okay.
conceptual clarity.
Okay.
Okay.
And thanks a lot for like sorting out the confusion.
Thank you. Hope to see
Ma'am,
you in next lecture. Yeah.
will mode come under inferential statistics?
Sorry. What you
Mode.
said?
Mode.
Hello.
Am I clear? Am I audible?
No. Yeah. Just tell me. Or
Okay.
write in the chat.
In the chat.
Okay, you can speak, like now you're audible.
Okay. Suppose in this year there is data that is being collected on the total number of applications from all over the states in India and the number of students passed from each state. That and mode is calculated. In that case, will it be inferential statistics, the mode calculated, or descriptive?
See, like I'm not, you are not clearly audible, but somewhat I have heard is that you are asking about, like, if I'm just explaining what is descriptive and inferential, okay? And then tell me whether it solves your question or not. See, whenever there is some particular data and you are predicting something new, like something predicting about something that is not given to you, that kind of statistic falls under the category of inferential statistics. Let's say some 1,000 people are giving exam and you are having scores of some 500 people only or 900 people, and you want to predict about that another remaining 100 peoples, then on the basis of the scores of 900, you can predict the average score and maybe some scores about that 100 peoples. This kind of things are falls under the inferential things. But whenever there is a particular data and you are summarizing it or you are describing the data, whatever the given, on the basis of that falls under descriptive statistics. We have discussed the same thing in detail during the session only. So after this session get over, you can revisit the session from YouTube and your portal also and check with it whether it's clear there or not. Even if it is not clear there, then please let me know in the next session or in the discourse. We will discuss there. Okay.
Okay.
Is it
That
clear
means
as of now?
yes, it's clear.
Okay.
That means measures of central tendency, mean, median, and mode. The inferential statistics, right?
Sorry.
Because they are concluded from the data. They are found new.
Sorry. I'm like your voice is completely breaking. I'm not able to listen.
Ma'am, I'm saying that measures of central tendency, mean, median, and mode will come under inferential statistics only because they
No,
are
no,
found
it's a
new.
descriptive.
They're
Mean,
concluded.
mode, median comes under descriptive. It's a summary of the data.
Summary of the data.
Yeah, yeah. You will have all these things in the course only. I just told in the session also. This is a wonderful subject, amazing subject. Just keep patience and learn. It's a good subject. Yeah. But for your question, mean, mode, median, these things are summary of the data.
Descriptive statistics.
You can use it in
But
both scenarios.
previously,
Yeah, that's what I was saying in the next sentence, that these things can also be used in different manner also. Like we have some concept like likelihood that will come in like next session, maybe in statistics too, where you will learn how to calculate a mean, mode, median also, inferentially also.
but in previous case, the average is inferential statistics in the previous question.
Because we were like what we were calculating some average score of the students based on the data of the 400 students, so it was inferential.
Okay, okay.
If you are like if you
Okay, if we
calculate the
consider
average
the whole
score of the
population, then it could be descriptive only.
yeah, if you have the if you are calculating mean of the whole population, then it will become a descriptive. But what we were doing there, we have
We are
calculated
taking sample.
yeah, so it was
Okay,
inferential.
okay, got it. Thanks.
Okay.
Ma'am, I think you can take a rest now. We are done.